Hey everybody, and welcome back to the EFT tapping team. I'm Jen.
I'm John.
And we've got a really exciting one for you today. We're going to do tapping with money. And everyone's got blocks to money. It doesn't matter who you are or how much money you have. A lot of people have a ceiling somewhere to where their mind says that I can't go past that point. I don't deserve that. It's not safe. Money's bad. Money's evil. It's not for me because I'm X, Y, Z, whatever it might be. We've all got money blocks. So we want to jump right into this today and really get into some deep tapping and try to help you along. So one of the things that is really great about tapping is even if it's not specifically your issue, your unconscious mind has this amazing ability, just like when you're watching a movie and you can feel what the character in the movie's feeling, that you can tap into that same character. You can also tap into what we're doing, literally tapping, and borrow benefits with what we're doing. So we're going to work with John today, and John is going to kind of give us some area of money, of where there might be a block for you.
Yes, I am falling valiantly on the grenade for you all so that you can benefit from what we're going to do. It's going to be like a session. So as she mentioned, the borrowing benefits would be whatever block you want to focus on is what you're going to focus on as you tap along with us. So
sounds great.
It might not be the same thing I'm speaking about. Doesn't matter as long as you know what you're working on for you.
Great.
Okay?
So let's talk about money. Where do you feel like there's a block for money for you?
Not one that I could identify specifically. It's just a matter of I guess frustration when certain projects or deals just fall apart.
Okay.
Inexplicably.
So one of the things I like to do with my clients is kind of give people phrases and have them say it out loud and tune into, is that it? Or is this close, and kind of like narrow it down so that way we can get specific with it. So for a moment, John, what I'd like you to do is I want you to tune into this concept and say this out loud. Okay. Money doesn't come to me easily.
Money doesn't come to me easily. Very true.
Okay. So
I resonated with that one, yeah.
So now my next thing I would do is ask him, why don't you think money comes to you easily? What's your belief on this?
Good question. The belief on that is it has to be hard to make. It has to be a strain to make what I want to make.
Okay. Do you believe that comes from your parents? Is it a cultural thing? Is it a New York thing?
Well, it's not an Upper West Side Manhattan thing, I could tell you that.
Okay.
They have plenty. Probably parents to some degree. The culture of where I grew up, we're middle class, city employee kind of folk. They worked hard for the money, so probably the writing on the walls came from that kind of environment.
So here would be my next question: would there be a consequence if money came easy to you?
Y'all are gonna appreciate this one. I don't think I could. I wouldn't know how to handle that.
Okay.
Because it's not supposed to be that way. So I would think either it's not going to last long, it's going to fall apart because it's not meeting my belief criteria.
Okay.
That it has to be a struggle. Okay.
Sounds good. All right, let's get to some tapping. So, again, thank you, John, for all of your honesty with this. It's important for us to be honest. And I always tell people, if you're working with a practitioner and your practitioner is not real with you, get another one. Because we're all human and we need whoever's working with us to feel related. So when you're working with John and I, you're always going to get people that are honest with you and related and real. So we're open and we're going to share what's going on with us as well. So that way you never feel like there's a hierarchy and you're feeling judged. We want everyone to feel that we're all equals, because that's where we can make changes and make the biggest benefits.
Absolutely.
So let's get to some tapping. So I want everyone to tap on the side of your hand. Take a nice deep breath. And then just repeat after me. Even though I don't believe money comes to me easily.
I've
got proof of it. I've been practicing being right. That money doesn't come to me easily.
All this time.
Even though
even though
I'm not going to let money come to me easily.
I'm not going to let money come to me
And
easily.
you can't make me.
And you can't make me.
I'd rather be right
I'd rather be right
than wrong.
than wrong.
I'd rather be right
I'd rather be right
than wrong and happy.
than wrong and happy.
On the inside of the eyebrow, money doesn't come to me easily.
Money doesn't come to me easily.
On the outside of the eye, it's not supposed to.
It's not supposed to.
Underneath the eye, money's not supposed to come to me easily.
Money's not supposed to come to me easily.
But it does to other people.
But it does to other people.
It comes easily to athletes.
It comes easily to athletes.
Once they're in the flow,
money just comes.
Endorsements come. On the chin. They walk into a restaurant. And they get recognized. And the meal is on them. If anybody can afford it, it's them. On the collarbone, but money comes easy to them. It must be a belief. Underneath the arm, because at some point, a lot of those athletes, they came from nothing. But they must have believed that they had something. That they deserve something. There must have been something inside. That told them they were worth more. On the top of the head, what if I've been telling myself a lie? And I've been believing it all this time. I want to let this go. Logically, I know. Money comes easy to other people. And it would be a beautiful thing. If money could come easily to me. And to everybody listening. And watching. I know it would be a beautiful thing. And I want it for them. And I deserve it for me. Take a deep breath. So as you're watching, one of the things, I do a lot of kind of just tuning in, intuition as I'm doing this. And I used a lot of reframes early on with this because we don't know what the specifics are. So since I know you know logically that this isn't a logical belief, it's a subconscious belief and it doesn't make logical sense, I'm shifting back and forth between giving him a lot of really great metaphors, and I'm also going in, and kind of getting him to see that this doesn't fit. This doesn't have to be this way. So we can kind of shake up the conscious and the subconscious mind and get the brain to go, yeah, this belief sucks. I need to get rid of this one. So I'm going to ask you, how do you feel after that round?
Good. Actually, something did come to mind. It was actually an audio track kind of thing. People like us don't get rich.
Okay. And people like us are people that are...
city employees, working class, where my family was at. Like Brooklyn middle class, which, nothing was wrong with that per se, but as I want to go above that thermostat setting, then something like that self-talk, which I came to mind as we were tapping, definitely came in as a limitation.
So this is where I'd use a little bit of NLP or coaching or whatever. So it sounds like on some level you're considering yourself lower class or right here. How would
that resonated. Yeah. I don't know why. That stings.
How would
thought I got rid of that. Okay.
How would you need to relabel yourself?
It's an interesting question. I would say, basically, because it's almost more of an identity thing. Like, I would allow myself to identify with people who get money easily.
Okay. So are there any teachers or government workers that are wealthy?
That's a loaded question. Not that I know of.
So there's no authors, there's no writers.
Oh, there's some authors.
No
oh yeah. No, there's authors. Don't.
Yeah.
For the sake of my job, I ain't getting into that. But there are authors that definitely. Yes, there are ways to do it within that field or within the field that you and I are doing even. But
so sometimes even in a field of work, when you're surrounding by an ecosystem of people, there's an energy that keeps everybody in that same path. And it's they've got a saying for it in Australia, you don't want to be the tall poppy seed because then everyone's going to knock you back down for being above them. So let's do a little bit of tapping where you're at with that. Okay. So tap back on the side of your hand, take a nice deep breath. Even though
Even though
I'm holding this belief
I'm holding this belief
that money doesn't come easily to me.
that money doesn't come easily to
I'm
me.
a hard worker.
I'm a hard worker.
I'm a hard worker.
I'm a hard worker.
And if you work hard,
And if you work hard,
you can't be wealthy.
you can't be wealthy.
Money can't come easily to you.
Money can't come easily to you.
But this isn't logical.
But this isn't logical.
I live in a life
I live in a life
and a time
and a time
where people get rich all the time.
where people get rich all the time.
And it doesn't have to be from their job.
And it doesn't have to be from their job.
Most people aren't getting rich at their job.
Most people aren't getting rich at their job.
They're doing other things.
They're doing other things.
And money can come easily
And money could come easily
when you're open.
when you're open.
On the inside of the eyebrow, money can't come easily to me.
Money can't come easily to me.
On the outside of the eye, said who?
Said who?
I made it up.
I made it up.
If I made it up,
If I made it up,
I can change it
I can change it.
underneath the eye. But you don't know the kind of people I work with.
But you don't know the kind of people I work with.
Those type of people,
Those type of people,
they don't believe that they can be wealthy.
they don't believe that they can be wealthy.
It's an energy,
It's an energy.
and it holds them down.
And it holds them down.
Underneath the nose, it's an energy.
It's an energy.
It holds us down.
It holds us down.
On the chin, but what if I could rise above it?
But what if I can rise above it?
I could inspire so many other people.
I can inspire so many other people.
What if I could rise above it?
What if I can rise above it?
I could inspire so many people.
I can inspire so many people.
On the collarbone, this doesn't have to be my reality.
This doesn't have to be my reality.
I love knowing that this doesn't have to be my reality.
I love knowing this doesn't have to be my reality.
What if money could come to me easily?
What if money could come to me easily?
It can,
It can.
if I allow it.
If I allow it.
Under the arm, I could blog.
I can blog.
I could create something on eBay.
I can create something on eBay.
I could build an app
I can build an
that
app
could make me a
that
billionaire.
can make me a billionaire.
On the top of the head, I could do a huge workshop.
I can do a huge workshop.
I could partner with somebody.
I could partner with somebody.
I could write a book.
I can write a book.
I don't have to be stuck.
I don't have to be stuck.
Stuck is a state of mind.
Stuck is a state of mind.
Stuck is a belief system.
Stuck is a belief system.
Poor is a mindset.
What is that?
Poor is a mindset.
Poor is a mindset.
It's a mindset.
Is a mindset.
It's not somebody.
It's not somebody.
It's not a race.
It's not a race.
It's not a culture.
It's not a culture.
It's not a family line.
It's not a family line.
It's a mindset.
It's a mindset.
And mindsets can be changed.
And mindsets could be
It
changed.
happens with athletes all the time.
It happens with athletes all the time.
It happens with singers.
It happens with singers.
Something inside of them wakes them up.
Something inside of them wakes them up.
And they do something big.
And they do something big.
And it changes the family line.
And it changes the family line.
And I want to do that too.
And I want to do that too.
I deserve that.
I deserve that.
Take a deep breath. Money can come to me easily.
Money could come to me easily.
What's that feel like on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being completely true and 0 not at all.
There was still some resistance to that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe about 4 or 5.
What would that mean about you? What would you have to change? What's the downside of letting this go?
The resistance, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
What would be the downside of that?
Is it going to be lonely at the top? Is it...
No.
Do you have judgment of people that have money coming to them easily?
No. I think one of the biggest challenges would be the kind of a fear of the unknown thing. Like, strain and struggle is kind of what I've always known. I've always had to push it, and the things that I'm really good at are things that they could be profitable, like in this kind of work, but in the actual environment, not so much. Mm-hmm. If that makes sense. So it's hard to get a handle on that question at the moment because there's a lot of shifting going on energetically at the moment.
And so as you're watching this is very normal. Like, you're starting to get a shift, and your brain has been doing this for all this time, and you've been holding on to this belief. And so the energy's starting to kind of like break up a little bit, and
right.
the belief system starts to break up. And as it starts to break up, your brain's going, stop asking me questions. I need to deal with what's going on here.
That's it. That's exactly what it is. It's more of like, I don't know how to process that question at the moment. I'm not there. I can't get there to process it.
So instead of processing questions,
Mm-hmm.
the next thing to do is take this energy that's doing this and kind of help it to kind of break up.
Okay.
And so let's do another
like
round
a
of
bad
tapping.
cold.
Yeah.
Okay. Which I've been working on for 2 weeks.
Okay. So tap back on the side of the hand. Take a deep breath. Even though
I
have this belief
had this belief
that money can't come to me easily,
I want to
let this go.
I want to let this go.
Not just for me.
Not just for me.
But for everybody.
But for everybody.
If everybody believed.
But if everybody believed
that they could do it.
They can do it.
This would be a very different world.
This would be a very different world.
It would be a better world.
It would be a better world.
Because we could reach inside of ourselves.
Because we can reach inside of ourselves.
And find our greatness.
And find our greatness.
Inspire others.
Inspire others.
I want this.
I want this.
I deserve this.
I deserve this.
And so does everybody else.
So does everybody else.
On the inside of the eyebrow, this limiting belief.
This limiting belief.
I made it up.
I made it up.
There is nowhere written.
There's nowhere written.
That money can't come to me easily.
That money can't come to me
on
easily.
the outside of that. I've looked all over the place.
I've looked all over the place.
In the men's bathroom.
In the men's bathroom.
In books.
In books.
Nowhere does it say it.
Nowhere does it say it.
Under the I checked on the back of my birth certificate.
I checked on the back of my birth certificate.
I looked in my family tree.
I looked in my family tree.
There's no curses.
There's no curses.
It's just a belief system.
It's just a belief system.
And I want to let it go.
And I want to let it go.
Underneath the nose. It's 2016.
It's 2016.
And never before.
And never before.
Has it been so easy.
Has it been so easy.
For money to come easily.
For money to come easily.
On the chin, I want to allow it.
I want to allow it.
It's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be so much fun.
It's so exciting.
It's so exciting.
To think that money can come easily.
To think money could come easily.
On the collarbone, it could be so much fun.
It could be so much fun.
To let money come easily.
To let money come easily.
It's not like I'm not going to earn it.
It's not like I'm not going to earn it.
I'm going to earn it.
I'm going to earn it.
I'm going to make a difference in the world.
I'm going to make a difference in the world.
And I'm going to earn it.
And I'm going to earn it.
Under the arm. Money can come easy.
Money can come easy.
What if I make it fun?
What if I make it fun?
And easy.
And easy.
To make money.
To make money.
It would be more fun.
It would be more fun.
To make it fun.
To make it fun.
Making money.
Making money.
On the top of the head. So you're saying it doesn't have to be hard.
So you're saying it doesn't have to be hard.
You're saying that making money doesn't have to be hard.
You're saying making money doesn't have to be hard.
And it can be fun.
And it can be fun.
And easy.
And easy.
I'm starting to like this.
I'm starting to like this.
What if I deserve this?
What if I deserve this?
What if it's safe for me?
What if it's safe for me?
I know it's safe for others.
I know it's safe for others.
What if it's safe for me too?
What if it's safe for me too?
Money can come easily to me.
Money could come easily to me.
It can be fun and easy.
It could be fun and easy.
Take a deep breath. And just notice how you're feeling at this point. Are we still like this?
No,
or is
no.
the energy starting to break up?
By the way, what if frames, very useful, very powerful techniques to get you flipping into another perspective of seeing things. Interesting.
Money comes to me easy.
Okay. Money. Okay, money comes to me easily.
How high is the wall? Sometimes when people can't think of the word concept, then we can create a visual picture. So if before this wall was like 200 feet, you know, and you couldn't even imagine seeing over this wall of money comes to me easily, how tall is the wall now? Is it like a small, you can't see my screen. Is it like a foot, like that you just got to step over it? Or is it 3 feet, 5 feet? Like how tall is this wall now of money can come to me easily?
Because it wasn't really a visual thing. It was more of a auditory response. And when you when you asked me, you know, say money comes to me easily, first response was bullshit.
Okay.
Sorry,
honesty,
guys.
you gotta love it.
You know, I'm Brooklyn, so yeah, that's the internal dialogue. But yeah, that was the response. Was no, come on.
So how is it now?
Money comes to me easily. Interesting.
What's the resistance?
No, I'm trying to find any. I'm trying to see if I could elevate any. Money comes to me easily.
So this is where my intuition kind of goes off. Let's do another round of tapping. I won't even tell you what we're doing. Go back to the side of the hand. Even though I'm Brooklyn. And I need proof. And Brooklyn is tough. And the attitude is tough. What if I could let that go? What if I could let that go? I don't have to be Brooklyn. I don't have to have things be hard.
Wow. Okay. It was just a huge whoof.
It's a choice.
It's a choice.
And I can let it go.
People change all the time.
Bruce Jenner did.
I'm not accepting that one. No.
Everybody can
Sorry.
change.
Everybody can change.
Everyone can change.
Everyone can change.
We all have a choice.
We all have a choice.
We've all got a choice.
We all got a choice.
What if I can allow this?
What if I can allow this?
On the inside of the eyeball, I don't have to be Brooklyn.
I don't have to be Brooklyn.
Things don't have to be hard.
Things don't have to be hard.
I can let that go.
I can let that go.
On the outside of the eye, people move to America all the time.
People move to America all the time.
And they start over. They become different.
They become different.
You won't even know.
You don't even know.
They let go of the accent.
They let go of the accent.
Underneath the eye, they sound just like the rest of us.
They sound just like the rest of us.
They let it go.
They let it go.
Underneath the nose, if they can do it,
If they can do it,
then it's a choice.
then it's a choice.
And I can do it too.
And I can do it too.
On the chin, who will I be if I let this go?
Who will I be if I let this go?
How will I act if I let this go?
How will I act if I let this
On the
go?
collarbone, I'm not going to be that different.
I'm not going to be that
I'm going to
different.
be like the iPhone 6S.
like the iPhone 6S.
It's just a little bit of an upgrade.
It's just a very little bit of an upgrade.
It's still me.
It's still me.
I'm still going to look the same.
I'm still going to look the same.
And sound the same.
And sound the same.
I'm just going to be improved.
I'm just going to be improved.
My life's going to be improved.
My life's going to be improved.
Underneath the arm, all this resistance.
All this resistance.
What if I could let it go?
What if I can let it go?
I'd like to let it go.
I'd like to let it go.
It would be better for me.
It would be better for me.
There's so many more benefits
There's so many more benefits
to letting this go
to letting this go
than holding on to this.
than holding on to this.
On the top of the head, I could benefit greatly.
I can benefit greatly.
It's safe for me to change this.
It's safe for me to change
I
this.
deserve to change this.
I deserve to change this.
I'm willing to change this.
I'm willing to change this.
What if I'm ready to change this?
What if I'm ready to change this?
It's good for me.
It's good for me.
And it's okay for everyone else.
And it's okay for everyone else.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah, something just went kablowy.
I think there was something really tied into the Brooklyn thing. Like this Brooklyn, things got to be hard. There's a struggle.
Yeah, I mean, it probably was. I mean, again, the neighborhood I grew up in was, everyone worked hard for the money. It's not that we were without, per se. It was just, that's what it was. You work hard for the money. Your parents worked hard for the money.
But if you look at the world we live in today, it's 2016. And now, more than ever, people don't have to work as hard. Working smart is the new paradigm.
Well, yeah, and that's always been in a lot of the, for example, sales seminars that I used to go to when I was in that line of work years ago. It was, work hard, not work hard. I mean, work smart, not hard. Work smart, not hard. So I would hear that all the time, but yet
you couldn't let it in.
Couldn't let it in. So then what happened? I would still have to work hard and still have to push. But it's interesting now. It's just something just kind of blew out on that last round. So
I'll go back to the question again.
Please do.
Money can come to me easily.
Money could come to me easily. Okay. Okay.
House of resistance.
Money comes to me easily. Well, that kind of reaction's gone.
So here's the thing that I like to do. I speak in visual metaphors all the time. So if we look at, we're taking the old belief is like an old crappy dead tree. We want to get out in the yard and want to put something fresh and beautiful. So now it's out of the ground. And so he's seeing that, like, okay, it's clear. We want to put something else in place of it. So it's now that that's gone, this is where I'm going to start using more reframes. And what ifs and possibilities to get his mind to start to fill the soil with a new plant and some new seeds and plant something new in place of it.
That's a very critical thing to do when you are working at identity level resistance of, well, who am I without it? If we don't give them somewhere to go once the things are cleared out, then there might be issues again. So this is a very important concept. So follow along.
Yes. Okay, so back to the side of the hand and tap. Take a deep breath. Even though money has not always come to me easily.
Money has not always come to me easily.
I love knowing
that
this isn't real. It's not set in stone.
It's not set in stone.
I can't even see it anywhere. It's not something I can see.
It's not something I can see.
It's just a concept.
It's just a concept.
It's just a belief.
It's just a belief.
And I love knowing I can change it.
And I love knowing I can change it.
I was a kid when I picked this up. And I don't believe in Santa Claus anymore.
I don't. No. Okay. I don't believe in Santa anymore. Now you're gonna say there's no Easter Bunny either. Come on.
I don't call myself an 8th grader anymore.
I don't call myself an 8th grader anymore.
I don't believe I can dig a hole to China anymore.
I don't believe I can dig a hole to China anymore.
Since I'm letting those things go,
what
if I could let this go too?
What if I can let this go too?
It would be good for me.
It would be good for me.
It would be good for my family.
It would be good for my family.
It'd be good for the world.
It'd be good for the world.
On the inside of the eyebrow, I love knowing I can let this go.
I love knowing I can let this go.
On the outside of the eye, this is not the first thing I've made up.
This is not the first thing I've made up.
People make things up all the time.
People make things up all the time.
Underneath the eye, sometimes they serve us.
Sometimes they serve us.
And sometimes they don't.
Sometimes they don't.
But why hold on to something?
But why hold on to something?
If it doesn't serve you.
If it doesn't serve you.
Underneath the nose, and this belief does not serve me.
And this belief does not serve me.
That has not helped anybody in Brooklyn.
That has not helped anybody in Brooklyn.
It doesn't help.
It doesn't help.
On the chin, anybody holding on to this belief.
Anybody holding on to this
it doesn't help them.
Doesn't help them.
It's not good for you.
It's not good for you.
Not in the world we live in today.
Not in the world we live in today.
On the collarbone, money can come to me easily.
Money can come to me easily.
And I can be a good person.
And I can be a good person.
Money can come to me easily.
Money can come to me easily.
And I can make a difference in this world.
And I can make a difference in this world.
Underneath the arm, that sounds so good.
That sounds so good.
That feels so good.
That feels so good.
Knowing that money can come to me easily.
Knowing that money could come to me easily.
I love letting money come to me easily.
I love letting money come to me easily.
On the top of the head, I don't know from where yet.
I don't know from where yet.
And I don't need to.
And I don't need to.
But all I need to know
is
I'm going to allow it.
I
I love allowing money to come to me easily.
On
the inside of the eyebrow, it feels so good holding a check in my hand.
It feels so good holding a check in my hand.
On the outside of the eye, it feels so good.
It feels so good.
Getting checks in the mail. Underneath the eye, it feels so good.
It feels so good.
Looking at my account.
And
seeing more money in there. Underneath the nose, it's a good feeling.
It's a good feeling.
It's a great feeling.
It's a great feeling.
On the chin, money comes to me easily.
Money comes to me easily.
And it can keep coming to me easily. On the collarbone, money can come to me easily.
Money could come to me easily.
It can be fun and easy.
It could be fun and easy.
For me to attract money.
For me to attract money.
The Kardashians do it.
Gosh, the Kardashians do it.
Football players do it.
Football players do it.
People attract money easy.
People attract money
They're
easy.
having fun.
They're having fun.
And attracting money is easily.
And attracting money is easy.
Underneath the arm, what if that's part of that?
What if that's part of that?
You said everybody was working hard.
You said everybody was working hard.
So they weren't having any fun.
So they weren't having any fun.
Football players are having fun.
Football players are having fun.
Basketball players are having fun.
Basketball players are having fun.
Famous people are having fun.
Famous people are having fun.
What if that's part of it?
What if that's part of it?
On the top of the head, you gotta be having fun.
You gotta be having fun.
Well, I'm having fun right now.
I'm having fun right now.
So maybe money can come to me easily.
Money could come to me easily.
When I'm having fun.
When I'm having fun.
Take a deep breath. That's an interesting concept.
Yeah, it was. Interesting concept. One that came up as something that I wanted to share with you all. Some of the resistance to making money is who you're going to become or what you think you're going to become. So if you think you have to become, right or wrong, whether you like him or not, but if you think you have to become Donald Trump in order to be rich and take like this, no, you could be you and still be rich.
Absolutely.
And that was a good one because I think that is an issue for a lot of folks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just become a better version of yourself. You can still hold on to your values, your morals, everything, and allow money to come to you and let it be fun and easy. So I hope everybody had a great time with this tapping session today. If you have more questions, please visit us on our website at efttappingteam.com. You're welcome to find us on social media at facebook.com/EFT tapping team, and you're welcome to join our group or our Facebook page and find out more about what we're doing. So again, I hope you guys have a great day and you learned a lot from this, and keep on tapping.
Have a good one.
Take care.
Bye-bye.